Hey guys, Deplorable Deb. I don't know if you guys heard today that, or yesterday, truly I think this happened yesterday, where there was a 6-year-old kid, are you hearing what I'm saying? A 6-year-old child that kneeled when it came time to saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I heard something about it yesterday, but I didn't look into it until today. And then what really got me is when I realized how close this child and where this happened to where me and Missy are in Florida. This happened in the Trinity section in Newport Richey. And it really got me when I heard that we're talking a 6-year-old, okay? And what happened was the teacher, who really didn't expose the child in front of other classmates, because when the boy decided to take the knee at 6, can you believe this? She didn't like yell at him or whatever. She just, I think, pulled him aside and just tried to explain to him that they don't do that, okay? That they are there to stand and honor the flag. So what she did is she didn't make a big thing about it. She called the parent, I think, or emailed the parent, or text during the night, because this is what they do now. You know, not like in our time. There was a phone call, an actual phone call. So what happened is she let the parent know. And I think the mother, okay, again, here's the mother who goes ballistic. Okay, so now the mother demanded that the child is not even in that classroom anymore. But this is the part that gets me. What gets me is when I looked into the story and I heard, you ready for this, that they have a procedure now that where the parent writes in, hello, people out there, do you hear this? People, especially from my generation, do you hear that? You live in the United States of America, where we should stand for the national anthem, and when we say the Pledge of Allegiance and put our right hand over our heart. Okay, so what gets me is that this school actually has where if a parent doesn't want their child to do that, can you believe this? Doesn't want their child to do that, they could write a note. They could write a note. Get a load of that one. Oh, I could just picture. Back in 1960, when I first was in grammar school, okay, my parents writing a note to my teacher saying, Deborah is not going to stand up to say the Pledge of Allegiance. You know how that would have looked? No, those things didn't happen back then. And it shouldn't happen now, people. Shouldn't happen now. And here's another thing. I'm going to look into where mine and Missy's taxes go, okay? Because if I find out that my taxes are going to any school, hello, you hear me out there? Any school in my county that is doing that, watch what's going to happen, okay? Watch. Because that's not going to happen with my money. I want to know where my taxes are going, what schools it's funding, what teachers and whatever, because you know what? We live in the United States. I want to know what country you're going to go, and you're going to live there and tell them, guess what? My son or my daughter is not going to stand for the national anthem or whatever their custom is there. So, I'll be honest with you, probably the school, which I believe is Wesley Chapel, whatever, or it's a Wiregrass, okay? It's the school Wiregrass in Trinity, or Trinity, Wesley Chapel, whatever, that is doing that. So what really got under my skin is a 6-year-old. Come on, people, you know that this is the parents. A 6-year-old does not know how to do this unless they're told to do it. That's disgraceful. I still think that maybe Child and Welfare should look into that, because the problem is this child did not know to do that unless he's living in a household where that is what they're instructing him to do. So until I report again, I'll be looking into this.